Hello, I'm Roland Smith, furniture designer and maker. I've been a passionate woodworker since I was 13. 4 years ago I took a year out to study on the full-time course at the Peter Sefton Furniture School. Since then I've been working in my workshop in these historic stone mills at Plesley Vale in Derbyshire. I'm lucky enough that my workshop overlooks this beautiful pond here. Let me show you the workshop. This is where the timber is stored. I buy it in planks like this sawn piece of oak here, and then plane it up so you can see the grain so I know what I've got. Then I store it for a few weeks so that the internal stresses were relieved before finally planing it again and then using it in furniture or lamps or whatever. Here's an example of a commission I spent most of the summer working on. It still isn't finished yet. It's my take on a traditional Kazari Dana Japanese style display cabinet, and it's sitting on top of the workbench that I made when I was 14. Most of the machinery is centred around this big dust extractor in the middle here. This is the planer thicknesser where I take a sawn piece of wood, plane it flat and square, but then if I want to glue two edges together, say for a wider shelf, I still have to get it perfect using this long jointed plane. This is the workbench where I spend most of my time doing the handwork in the workshop. I've just been planing up this lovely piece of yew for a knife block. Let me give you a tour of the rest of the workshop. This is the circular saw bench. At the moment it's set up for making knife blocks like this. I take a piece of wood of this sort of length, put it through there, and the circular saw cuts these slots in, which are used for making the slots for the knives in the knife block. When I've done that, I'll plane the two pieces of wood like this by hand, so that they're flat and smooth enough that I can then glue them together into this format. And then once they're glued together, I'll then chop in down to length so that I can then cut and shape them to make something more like that one. These are some of the lamp designs I'm working on at the moment, bases in a few shades. This one's ebonized cherry, walnut, cherry. These ones are all mahogany reclaimed from an old shoe shop in Southport. And this is what the reclaimed mahogany looks like when that's been ebonized. It's absolutely wonderful. These ones are waiting to be wired up here. Those ones still haven't been oiled and sanded yet.